Hey Clashers, Inquisition versus Chasmac GS, and we're just starting straight into the first attack. And we have some Queen Charge Recall Electro Dragons. It's quite some time that I have not seen this strategy because, well, we have seen mainly Queen Charge Super Dragons, right? So instead now it is back to Electro Dragons, maybe because this core, or around the Town Hall, should I more say, it feels kind of compact, so maybe he is more going for the lightning value. Maybe that's something. Let's just see. He's recalling things and going for the right side then, I guess. Is he? Yes. Okay, so there we go. There's the recall now. Using the Sneaky Goblin to funnel his queen. And then we have the Electro Dragons getting started into the tunnel. Just a second. When is he going to do so? As soon as the air defense goes down. That's typically like the go time for your Electro Dragons. And that's exactly what he's doing on this one as well. Let's hope that the queen is going for, yes, the scatter right away. And wait a second, maybe the reason behind the Electro Dragons was the invisibility tower. So with those Electro Dragon chains, he was actually able to trigger the invisibility tower really early on. So that might be a really good thing for him. And now we have all of those Electro Dragons going into the core. There is some nice lightnings going into the core of this base. The Town Hall Poison did not do as much damage as I would have thought, especially with how grouped those Electro Dragons were. And there we go with those lightnings. Some nice Electro Dragon chains into the base. But we have still a lot of base left. There's still 3 multi-amp towers. The Eagle right in between as well. So I am not sure if this is going to work all the way. He has one more Super Wall Breaker. Let's see where he's going to use that. We have the Clan Castle coming out as well, which is going to be a Yeti and an Electro Titan. Wow. This Royal Champion triggered just all of those ground skeleton traps, which is really, really unfortunate. There's the Rage as well, and he has to make sure that his Royal Champion somehow is getting into those multi-amp towers, but those skeletons delayed the Royal Champ just so much. Royal Champ getting one Inferno Tower, getting another Inferno Tower. And this is for the Queen an easy cleanup now because she can reach everything. There's the freeze. And Inquisition are starting off incredibly strong with their first attack. Queen Charge Recall Electro Dragons. That looked way too easy to get this 3-star. Really nicely done. And Chasmac GS, they are up next. Chasmac GS is up next, and they're going in with Queen Charge LALO. Let's go. From Stadra. Okay. We have the maxed out Queen with this Queen Charge. He's delaying the healers at the moment. The reason is the air defense. There's the blimp coming in. Okay. Can the blimp get... No! The blimp did not make it across the wall. Are you kidding? No way. The blimp... He wanted to get the single Inferno Tower. This now is going to be really rough to be saved. I mean, let's just see. He now has to use the Royal Champion. Healers hopefully are not transitioning to the Royal Champ. He has to maybe even use the invisibility spell. Things are looking really bad for Sadra right now. Can he save this? I mean, this looks impossible to be saved. Royal Champion, can he get that? Can he get that? One? No, and the Royal Champ does not even get it. Stadra. Oh no. There's now a couple of loons coming in. Another wall break. No way. The Yeti blimp not working is such a big deal because he just tried to save this somehow. Oh no. Okay, so he lost the Queen ability. He lost the Royal Champ. He lost everything just because of this charge. The Queen barely staying alive with the sweeper on her healers. It is not getting any easier. This Queen Charge is baited. It's so baited. 2 Black Mines already. He has 1 healer. It's a 1 healer charge at this point. Clan Castle coming out and he is not getting anywhere with this. And now the Town Hall. I mean, he has to secure the 2nd star at this point. It feels like the Clan Castle completely decimating those heroes. Now the Rage and oh, that was a really rough start for him. Wow. Well, this is always the problem. As soon as you're going into a bait, things are getting really tricky to save that. And this is the perfect showcase. He's trying his best to still get the best out of this with like as many percentage points as possible. It's getting above the 70%, which is really solid, especially considering he has lost the siege. one of those heroes all in this one compartment. Even the queen ability versus this one compartment. So really solid, getting like an above a 70%, even a 74%, 75% 2-star. That is really impressive. It's not easy to save an attack just like this. It's going to be another building. No, it's going to be a 75% 2-star. Really good save, but Inquisition, they're up next, and they could get a really big lead with another 3-star if they get it done. Okay, next attack is Leo, and that is going to be a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack. What is this crazy? Is this a bait or something to like lightning all of this? Or I don't know. So we have a Queen Charge Hog Rider attack, which so far are dominating. I mean, it is really crazy, but at the same time, considering how strong it is, it feels like not that many people are using, like not as many people as I would think are using it. So it is strong, but at the same time, it is, I don't know what exactly, but either way, so far the opening looks really solid for Leo. You can actually just use maybe like something to snap this archer tower, and then he can just, okay, he tried, but okay, I should have, sorry, that was my bad call. He should have not tried to snipe that. I did not expect 2 Tesla popping up, but either way, the Queen Charge should go for the Town Hall. That's where he wants the Queen to go. And then he has the Hogs for the back end. So we will probably see, again, like a Hog Rider LALO deployment, which means he's going to just surgically deploy those Hog Riders into the base. He has a main group of Hog Riders, and then he's going to surgically approach with more Hog Riders from the outside, and keep like adding to his main push, kinda. But we will see that in just a second, so I can tell you and show you better. Now, Queen Charge, keep going. Nice Headhunter with that Rage is going to be really easy to take down that multi-inferno tower. I think the Rage was a bit passive because, take a look at that now. The Queen is going to, yep, not going to be able to take down that Town Hall quick enough because the Rage Tower is not on her anymore. So he has to invest another Rage and Invisibility Tower, which is quite expensive. Now we have this main push of Hogs. We can see he has still 16 Hog Riders left at this point. So what this is... Okay, now he's just putting more Hog Riders in. I'm not sure what exactly this then is, but normally what you see is a lot of Hogs from the outside. But I guess he wanted to really delay some of those Hogs because he wanted to try to avoid the bomb towers if possible. That would be my guess right now. Either way, Queen ability is getting forced to defend or take down the defending Queen. King doing a nice job of pushing everything back into the middle, and now those Hogs with the Royal Team together should overtake the back end of this base. What a beautiful attack again this was. Nice Queen Charge for the Town Hall, and then really beautiful job with the King pushing those Hogs back in. And this is another 3-star for Inquisition. They are just not stopping. They're not slowing down. They're not doing anything just like that. And with that, another 3-star in the books for Inquisition in this iTzu Cup Playoff Edition. I mean, they are just one match away from the finals. Whoever's going to win this in the finals. Let's see if they can do it. Next attack is in Chasmac GS, and this time around with Super Hog Riders. Let's go. Sketty Donut with the Super Hogs. And this is going to be a fun one, I think. So another invisibility to take down the Clan Castle and that Monolith early on. And then we have overall 16 Super Hog Riders to take down the rest of this base. This is going to be a crazy one. This is going to be a crazy one. I'm looking forward to this. We have the Yeti funneling the jump site. We have the King going out to approach that Queen. Well, Headhunter. Headhunter. Okay, there's the Headhunters. There's the freeze. That was quite late. Unfortunately, the Headhunters were a little bit late, but I think he was concentrating on something different. But he has to make sure that this Town Hall is going down. The bad news for him, though, is... The really bad news for him, though, is this Town Hall is activated. The one... Or the few skeletons actually activated it. Queen is under attack from that Warden. Queen ability is getting forced, and oh no! The Town Hall dive is not going to work as intended. He has to turn that Queen invisible. He is doing just barely, but this Town is not going to down with that Queen. He needs more. Double freeze, but he's missing the one expo. CMG right now, Chasmac GS, is struggling with their plans. I mean, if this town is going down, I can see this plan for sure working, but right now, nothing is going their way. The first spring traps are hitting hard. The Warden ability is now getting used to push them into the base. I mean, at this point, I can see already a lot of people typing iTzu. Super Hog Riders are just way worse than regular Hog Riders and everything. Come on, guys. I mean, even if that is true, like, this attack is not representing that at all because, I mean, the opening went just so wrong that I feel like it's so hard to, like, I don't know, give the troops any blame for that. And considering the entry adjustment so bad, this is still a lot of percentage with the hogs, like with the riders, collecting them on the outside. So he is getting crushed the 80% mark, which is not too bad. But in the end, it is not going to be the 3-star they are looking for. The entry just failed too bad. The skeletons activating the town hall was a huge problem for him. So I don't know what is going on here, but it's going to be around about an 82, is it? Yes, 82% 2-star, which in a normal match right now, it's on a 15, could still give them the chance of getting back, but Inquisition right now is just smashing those bases, so everything is now in the hands of Inquisition. Can they win this with another 3-star or not? Can Inquisition get yet another 3-star and just keep using different strategies? This time it's going to be another Queen Charge recall strategy, but it is going to be a Dragon Rider attack instead of the Electro Dragons, which we have seen earlier in this match. Okay, we have the Queen going for the town hall. That is at least her goal. And then we have the recall. I'm just trying to look at where, I mean, I guess he's going to recall to the left or to the right, depending on where he wants to enter. Maybe to the left. I would recall to the left because of the king. So I always like to go into the king first, because with that you can use the headhunter, I think, nicer, because otherwise this multi-inferno tower is going to mess things up. Because if you recall to the okay, actually went to the right. That's interesting, because if he's going to approach that king, the multi-inferno tower most likely is being up, right? So the headhunter, which you might add there, is completely wasted. But maybe I'm missing something. Maybe he's just saying, okay, at this point, my troops are going to take down the multi anyways. But let's just see. At least that is where I would go in. But warden ability is used to get those dragons quicker into the base, and especially with more hit points. The queen right now is struggling a little bit, losing her ability now, as he's not supporting her with any rage whatsoever. The dragons now really suffering from this multi-inferno tower setup in the core. There's the king now from the left side. The queen is now approaching those defenses one by one. The inferno tower is going down because of the super dragon. Without the super dragon, this headhunter would have been a little bit problematic. But now the king and the royal champ on the left side, they are maybe enough to get him through this base. The king has taken down the royal champion on defense within seconds. You cannot really place more cleanup on the top side, like more minions, because those cannons are not getting covered by any air targeting defenses whatsoever. And royal champ ability is still there. Inquisition, what is going on here? They are just smashing those bases. They are looking, I mean, they're looking insane. 3 attacks, 3 different strategies, and 3 3-stars. Can they even go for the perfect? That is the question at this point. I know it's still like a lot of time to go, but we can already dream big at this point. Or is this even going to be a time fall in the end? Who knows? Queen has no ability left anymore. The royal champ is now grouping up with her at the top side. But I think 25 seconds should be enough, right? Right, please, hello? I mean, the minion is working on the bottom storage. I think the minion on the bottom storage might be the biggest. Nah, 15 seconds, that should be enough, right? No problem, no problem. But yeah, overall, really strong for Inquisition. And Chasmac GS at this point, they would need to non-stop 3-star and have some great defenses to stay in this one. Next attack is going to be a Queen Charge LALO for Chasmac GS. I hope that they're getting this one as planned, because so far a lot of their plans itself felt like they're not working, or maybe, I don't know, maybe Inquisition just always were one step ahead of them, but so far they were struggling with their plans. But now Niroma is going to try his best to somehow get this done. The opening looks incredible. I mean, the opening looks really, really great. The queen going for the left side, the lock launcher taking down the multi-inferno tower. Things are looking really good for him in this attack so far. There's now rage for his Yetis to take down even the monolith. At least that's, I guess, the plan. And I think this one rage up Yeti should get it right. 1, 2, yes, there's the Yeti mites. What an This looks like Town of 14. This opening looks like a Town of 14 Queen Charge. This is incredible. I mean, even getting the wall break right on this left side for his Queen. Can he on Town of 15, I have never seen this. I have never seen... He can literally swag the LALO. What? Wait a second. What is this? Please try to swag the LALO. Please, that would be so funny. I mean, normally I'm not for swagging. Like, don't get me wrong. Typically, especially in tournaments, I always want to have players using everything they can. But just for this, I mean, they have now failed twice because of unfortunate things happening in their attacks. And on this one, this is literally a swag LALO, okay? Like, this is insane. This is crazy. What was this attack? He pretty much swagged the entire LALO. What? I'm just trying to think about it. Was this the most one-sided Town of 15 attack I have seen so far in a pro match like this? I think it might have been. I think it might have been. This attack was different. I mean, this attack was pretty insane. So, at least now, as I said earlier, if they don't keep 3-starring, they have a chance. But Inquisition now, they're up next. And if they 3-star, well, then it's again not as nice anymore for Chasmac. Another attack, another Queen Charge, but the Hawk Riders this time around. And it's at this point, is it even box bases still? I mean, it looks more and more like ring bases with offset town halls, because those town halls are just so insanely protected by now. If I think back to original box bases, this was really where the town hall was super exposed, right? This is not really the thing anymore with those bases. They're just so well protected. Hero, Monolith, exposed flanking and stuff. So, well, let's just see how this works with this really, really interesting looking base. I mean, Queen Charge so far did incredible for both teams, especially with that last attack. I mean, that was really, really strong looking. But let's see how this one is going to turn out. There's 2 Black Mice, but they are just hitting too late. The Yeti Blimp is going to connect. He is going to get the Eagle out of the way as well. And his Queen is going to walk into the scatter compartment. So, just from the looks of it, I guess that he wants to charge into the X-Bow, into the Inferno Tower. Those would be the wall breaks I would anticipate from Einstein right now, especially with knowing with like how crazy he gets with his Queen Charges. But this means he needs to get rid of this Rage Tower, otherwise the second wall break won't work. But if he gets those wall breaks right, this looks really, really good. But let's see if he can get them right. That's the big question, right? So we have the Queen, keep going. At this point though, a lot of traps already were hitting those healers. He already lost one, if I saw that right. And you can see why this is a big thing, because even without the Rage Tower active, this is a lot of damage on his Queen. He has to now get the wall breaks right. He has 4 wall breaks overall, because as I said, he really needs to get them to work. First wall break has worked. Second, okay, he's just going to wall break there. So the third wall break now should get straight into the sweeper, and that's exactly where it's going with the Rage Tower. Though, is it going to be enough? Yes. The Queen now has to go in. King is funneling. Nice. Another 2 Black Mines. The Queen is getting rotated against the wall. And no way. This one wall break might cost him a lot. There's an invisibility spell. Where's the Queen going? She is going back. I thought she would go for the cannon. But okay, Queen is back on track. Things are looking good. Okay. We have King versus King on the left side in just a second. We have Queen of the town in just a second. With their ability, their stability, and now the Hogs are going. Hogs are going. First couple of giant bombs are getting blocked. But we have the Rage Tower going up. A freeze. I think the freeze was a couple of seconds too early, the first one, because the Hogs were still in the warden ability, right? So you want to block the damage when the warden ability is going away. Is this going to be enough? I mean, we know how strong Hogs are, but time as well. I mean, and the Monolith is targeting the Royal Champ. Guys, this is going to be a time and a power fight at the same time. Inquisition getting a 2-star, making things interesting. I mean, match is still in their favor, don't get me wrong. But with this attack and only being an 83%, the dream of a comeback for Chasmac is alive. Okay, here we go. We see Queen Charge Super Bonus with a recall spell. Let's go. I love it. I love it. I love it. I mean, Ryuda is just so known for his Super Bonus, and I like that he's bringing the recall spell in the mix as well. So what he's going to do on this one, he's going to Queen Charge the Town Hall. He's going to funnel his Queen into the Town Hall. He's going to recall the Queen to one of the flanks. So what he does is he's going to charge. His Queen is going to be on top of this elixir storage, and then he's going to recall his heroes, his Warden and his Queen together onto this elixir collector right here. The healers are going to switch over because there's nothing targeting them. Those builder hearts are out of range. The monolith anyways, right? So this is exactly what he's going for. He already funneled on the right side, on the bottom side, because he's going to enter into this wizard tower with his push. There's the freeze, everything as expected, and now he's going to recall. There we go, and just going to recall for the elixir collector, and with that, the Queen is not going to run into all of the damage. She's avoiding the Town Hall poison, she's avoiding the monolith for now, and with that, his push can actually start. He has one super bowler for funnel, ice golem in there as well. More super bowlers are going. He has to be careful though with his Queen, because the eagle is actually targeting it, and the expo as well, so he has to be super careful with that. And then the jump in just a second. The rage tower is activated. Queen ability, there's the Queen ability. He does not want to use the Warden ability just yet. He wants to wait a little bit longer. Warden ability is getting used in the middle where his super bowlers are in danger of the monolith and stuff. The Electro Titan just one-shotting casually those lava pups. Warden ability now. What a Warden ability. What an incredible timing right there. And we have already the Flinger at the top side. This base looks smashed. I mean, at this point, Chasmac just woke up. I don't know what was going on in the beginning. I don't know what just happened. But Chasmac GS just woke up and trying to somehow save this match. They're trying to race for the win for this one. Trying to get the comeback. And take a look at that. Another completely obliterated base. Wow. That is quite strong. Really nicely done. Ryuda getting their 3-star in, and Chasmac GS are way closer now than we have maybe all expected. Okay, we have already some lightnings coming in, and we have a super dragon attack from Inquisition. At this point, by the way, you can see the percentage below me. They need like round about like a 75% or something 2-star. So I guess I would just go for a super safe 2-star approach on this one. 3-star or not, I mean, I don't want to say they don't care, but I guess at this point it's more about like just securing the win, which should be in range. But I have seen that many times recently where teams had to just go for 2 stars and things were not going as expected, should I say. So let's take a look at how this is going to work. We have the first couple of loons and we have the super dragons and we have the warden there as well, and the blimp flying all the way in just a second. And then he's going to get that Town Hall. There's the blimp. Black Mines getting triggered by the loons. Warden ability. Perfect timing right there. The dragons should go now for the eagle and stuff. Whoop. Oh, wait a second. Red Mines. I think not all of them were triggered just yet. He needs to get the Town Hall. Needs to get the Town Hall. Tornado Trap. Okay, Town Hall is down. I repeat, Town Hall is down. That was important for Fabian from Inquisition, getting that Town Hall. And at this point, it's all about the heroes getting the percentage, right? Maybe even get the 3-star, who knows? But I feel like at this point, it's all about the percentage. And that should be then the win for Inquisition for this match. And the first attacks of Chasmac GS were just too low on percentage. The last 2 attacks of them were incredible, but the first attacks were giving them a hard time of a comeback. 58% right now. The Black Man hitting the owl. He has the Royal Gem. He can use the Royal Gem on the bottom side. I think that's where the most percentage is for him. But at this point, he can just wait as well and see if he can set a 3-star maybe somehow. Minion already at the bottom side. Nice scouting from his team. Finding the nice locations where percentage are still a thing. And this is now getting closer and closer to the 75%, right? Like that's someone in the I think that was the percentage someone in the chat said, which should be enough for Fabian, for Inquisition to win. He's sending the Royal Gem for the core. Interestingly, I would have thought he would have placed it somewhere different to get more percentage, but I think it should be in the end enough to get the win anyways. 78. Yep, there we go. Inquisition going to win this, but there's one more match from Chasmac GS. And if I have to say, those last attacks of Chasmac were incredible. So I think we want to check that out for sure. We want to see what they can bring up with their last attack. But those last attacks of Chasmac GS were really, really strong. And this one is going to be a solid 2-star. That's exactly what they were coming for. That's exactly what they're trying to get to secure the win. And this means Inquisition being in the final of the iTzu Cup. But let's take a look for Chasmac GS, what they can do in their last attack. Okay, the last attack is in. We see another Queen Charge LALO from Chasmac GS. And this base looks wild. It's an anti-3-star base. And we have the scatter really far on the outside. He's just straight charging in there. As soon as the Rage Tower is activated, this is going to be some crazy, crazy damage right there. Yep. And now the Warden. Take a look at how much damage the Warden is going to deal. That's going to be crazy. Take a look at the Queen. This is like half HP. If he... Oh my. The Queen just had to use her ability right away. This Warden damage is insane. He's using the Royal Gem at the same time, though, to take down the multi-inferno tower, which is really smart by him. But the raged out Warden is just crazy for a defending, like for an attacking Queen. It's crazy. But for now, things are looking good for him. He wants to charge into the town hall. Right now, though, the Rage Tower is getting activated. He has lost the Queen ability already. He has to rage up the Queen because of the Ice Golem and one rage up Expo. That's crazy. That is... Well, I'm not sure if he had to rage, but I feel like time-wise as well, it is quite important to rage that Queen up. So... Well. Is this going to work as intended? He has 2 more rages. He needs to get that Town Hall. I mean, he needs to get the Town Hall with the Queen charge. The Phoenix is trying to funnel. The Queen should walk inside. That would be my guess. Hopefully, she's walking inside, because this is for sure the plan. Using some loons and the Valkyrie to funnel for the Queen, so she's 100% going inside. But is she, though? Oh, okay. With that invisibility, he's getting that right. Like, really nice invisibility. Another freeze right there. But again, like, this opening did not go to plan, it seems like. This opening did not go to plan. The King as well. Where is he? The King as well on the bottom side did not get as much value, but he's now using the Battle Drill to target that Monolith directly, which might be quite nice. That might be quite nice. We have the Queen. Wait a second, is this still going to work? Where are those headhunters for the Queen, though? That is the question. The drill is still going. The drill is still in that one. We have 30 seconds. Can he make this work? Wow. I mean, I thought in the beginning that things were not looking that good with the Queen having to invest the rage and stuff, but oh boy, I was wrong. Only time can really be a difference on this one. It lists another 3-star for Chasmac GS without the... Or is it? Wait a second. Turning the skeletons invisible. Nice. 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, I feel like this attack represents the lack of Chasmac on this one quite good. Either way, it would have been a win for Inquisition anyways after the first 2 attacks for Chasmac, but great recovery. 13-12 overall on this one. Was a great match. GG's to both of those teams. But Inquisition is going to make it to the final. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this match. I wish you guys back tomorrow with the next one. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.